So, Spirit, please tune me into the energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Anyone tuning in here to this reading, anyone who needs to hear these messages, what do you need to know, Gemini, about the month of August? This is for Gemini, the month of August. Okay, so we have Orchid here, sexual energy. So some of you could be awakening your sexual energy somehow. This gives me like, sacral chakra energy, maybe tapping into your creative side, your creative endeavors. There's something maybe quite spontaneous or adventurous also coming in. Some of you could find that you are going to be embarking on an adventure of some sort, is what I'm getting, or there's just a feeling of letting go. There's a feeling of letting go of resistance, letting go of, maybe what's been kind of hidden here for you, or what's been in the dark here for you. There's something that's going to be awakened, I feel. There's a sense of awakening, a key that's being unlocked. And this could be in reference to your sexual energy, your creative energy, maybe the womb. Something here connected to that I feel. So that just flipped out. Let's see. Gemini, what else for you for August? We have bring to fruition. So yeah, it's like you're bringing something here to fruition. You're focusing on what, maybe you've been manifesting something for some of you. You've been wanting to create something in your life. It could even be that you are manifesting this. You're putting it in, your intention into something. And I feel like Spirit's saying that it is going to come to fruition. We actually have like, it's almost like the end of the summer here, the summer. At least here, where I am. So there's this feeling of completion coming up for you, Gemini, completion of something that you've been working at, or like the completion of a cycle in terms of you bringing something again into kind of the open or into fruition. So I just feel like there's a star here. There's like a star in the distance. Maybe some of you, this is about your dreams, about your hopes, about your aspirations. And I think they just want to confirm for you that there's this hard work being done. You're putting hard work into something, or you have already been putting hard work into something. And it's like you're going to start to see the rewards of that. You're going to start to see the sun shine here. I am getting a lot of masculine energy. So with this sexual energy too, I feel some of you are going to be stepping into this very like masculine role in which you're creating this, you're kind of moving towards it, or there could even be this coming together of some type of energy involving love as well. But I'm definitely seeing like final completions here, or final puzzle pieces being put together. Gemini, August. We have heal the past. So there may be certain things, we have new growth here too, spring. So there may be certain things that you've still been healing from the past. Maybe things that have held you back, things that have kept you kind of captive in an old way of doing things or thinking or being. And this is where I feel like you're kind of having a breakthrough. You're having a breakthrough. You're reaching towards new limits here with this new growth. Okay, so we have summer and we have spring. So that's why I feel like it's something you've been working towards. Maybe you've been putting small efforts or work into a project or something in your life. And it's like I feel Spirit's coming in to say that you've been healing. You've been maybe having to let go of a lot of old things in order for you to really birth this thing into fruition. And that's what's coming up here. So yeah, there could be things coming up here from the past, but I feel for the most part, it's going to be closed out for you. Like some of you are going to be closing out a lot of chapters, or maybe a specific chapter from the past that is really not, it's more so like a hindrance, or it's been a hindrance here to your growth. And that's why Spirit's saying that, yes, there's going to be new growth for you. There's going to be new fruits, new blossom, new flowers coming into your life that you are going to find that are everywhere for you. It's like there's something very abundant. I feel like there's not just one thing, but there's like many different things that you have to choose from, or that you will have to choose from. We have this beautiful rainbow hidden gift. So yeah, there could be like a hidden gift here that you didn't really know was happening, or it's like there's a lot of healing here for you, but it's also the light shining, the rainbow shining after the storm or after the clouds. So I think you're going to find that there's renewal in your life. There's new experiences coming into your life. There's new opportunities, yes, many new things coming into your life, but it's almost like the cherry on top is the feeling I'm getting. Like there's been a hidden gift in what you've been going through, a hidden gift in what you've been navigating for however long, maybe a little bit or a long time, but I just feel like this is going to be shown to you. You're going to be shown the way is kind of the feeling I'm getting here. So you could even be shown the way like by a specific thing, maybe feel drawn to do a certain thing or to go a certain direction. And I feel Spirit's just saying that this is actually a hidden gift. This is what you've been waiting for type of thing. So it's a very positive energy for you. I feel also there's an element of divine intervention. Like if certain things didn't work out for you before, I feel like there has been a hidden gift in this whole process for you. There's been a hidden blessing in what's been happening and what will continue to, transform and transpire in your life here. Gemini. What else do we have for Gemini in the month of August? We have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Six of Swords reversed, and we have the Star in reverse. So like I was saying here, the Star, it's something that you've been trying to create or manifest, and there has been some unresolved situations or pain here with this heal from the past. Six of Swords reversed, maybe something again that's been hard for you or challenging for you to overcome. It could be a personal thing, it could be a personal challenge, it could be like a mental thing, it could be overthinking, it could be relationship, just something that I feel has almost caused this hindrance or blockage to a certain way of like to your gifts or to your abundance. And I feel like this is something that you felt maybe frustrated by or didn't work for you, maybe with the Star in reverse, because we have this beautiful Ace of Cups, and here we have this almost looks like a rainbow color here too. So I definitely feel with this Ace of Cups, there's going to be an opportunity here for you to refill your cup, to refill this cup of love, which could be love, but it also is more of like self-love and just abundance. Even though it's a cups energy, it's more so in terms of your creative side, So some of you could even be feeling more inspired, feeling more creative, feeling more yourself, is also what I'm getting here too with this sexual energy. Maybe it's like getting a life force back, almost is what it feels like getting your life force back, getting your sense of vitality back. And I feel like this is going to be some type of spiritual awakening. Some of you have been going through a spiritual awakening or epiphany, or you will be having this experience. You're going to be having this truth come into your life almost, which could just be an internal thing, like an internal truth for you. Like seeing the silver lining is what I'm getting with this Ace of Cups and the hidden blessing. Being able to see the silver lining in your situations. So Spirit's just saying that you don't have to worry here, because you are going to be having this hidden gift in terms of, what is this here, Gemini? The Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and here we have the Six of Cups. So again, there's something from the past coming up here, okay? You may have been dealing with something from the past for a while, something you've been holding on to maybe, or an old, outdated way of thinking or being, or maybe a connection, a relationship from the past. I'm also picking up there may be a lot of fears that have been circling from the past. And I think that there's this opportunity to overcome this, an opportunity to overcome the fears and to maybe see the silver lining, or see the beauty in certain situations. So I feel like with this Two of Swords, again, you may have been blocked here mentally from a situation, or you may have been feeling kind of like there was no way forward, or there's a block. Something again here you thought was not going to work, or you felt didn't work before, is going to surprise you. So for example, this could be you were in a situation, or maybe like a pattern where you felt kind of like there was no hope here, or you felt like something wasn't working. And then Spirit's saying that this Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups is going to come in to kind of give you this hidden gift, which could be a love offer for some of you, somebody who's going to approach you, somebody who you're going to either meet or someone comes towards you. And it's like, this is going to renew your heart. It's going to give you like a feeling of, it's something about the heart here opening again, or being innocent, or kind of enjoying the moment, enjoying love, enjoying romance. It could also be, if it's not romance for all of you, or for some of you, it's just feeling more like in tune with your creative energy again. Maybe feeling more passionate about what you're doing, where you're going, feeling more passionate about your future. And this may have been previously blocked for you, either because you felt like it wasn't possible, or you were kind of in your own way. Or something you thought was kind of not going to work is going to come around, and it's actually been a hidden blessing that it happened this way, if that makes sense. So I definitely see a lot of like overflowing cup here with the bring to fruition here, the sexual energy, something very like, I don't know what the word is for it, juicy, I guess, but it's like more in a way of your heart, I feel. Gemini for August, we have the 10 of Cups. Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of positive energy here for you. The 10 of Cups obviously is the happiest, or one of the happiest cards, of indicating a togetherness, a family, maybe even for some of you, having this completion. It's like there's something that's going to be completed here for you in a very positive way, though, in a way where you felt like it wasn't going to happen, is what I keep getting here. I don't know, something you thought was not going to happen, or something you thought was not possible for you. I just feel like there's this reserved energy, like reserved in terms of spirit reserving this gift for you. So don't worry about a current situation, or don't fret here, because I feel that that's what this is indicating with this 2 of Swords, a star in reverse. For whatever reason, you may have felt that you were not seeing the gift in a situation, or you have not been seeing the gift in it. It's almost like there's been a barrier blocking your view from what is possible, and then that's kind of going to be lifted for you. It could, I am picking up for some of you that it could take a little bit of time, or it could be something that you're going to, like, it's almost, again, it's being reserved somehow for you. So maybe Spirit's going to be putting it like on the background until the time is right to give it to you. But for others of you, it could be coming in now. And some of you have been, or will still need to work through some things that you're healing from the past. Okay, so maybe trying to find, again, like the positive in a situation, or trying to find a way to remove yourself from what the blockages have been for you mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Because this healing from the past is what you need to do to prepare for this Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups. So there's almost like a dam that's breaking here. It's like it's been stuck, and then the dam kind of breaks. And I feel like this may be where you need to revisit certain things, or revisit certain cycles in your life that maybe have that either you've been blocking, or that have been blocking you from the outside, something like that. Let's see, Gemini for August. Gemini, some of you could be on the cusp of Cancer, or you could be connecting to somebody who's a Cancer. We have, look at that, completion, full moon. So yeah, that's what I was saying with this 10 of Cups. There's a completion coming into your life. There is going to be this completion, puzzle piece that's completing. There could be a full moon that's important, maybe a full moon that happened recently, or a full moon coming in August. Could be something that shows a sign for you, or kind of gives you an indication of where to focus your energy. I'm getting that this will be a time of, again, a lot of things from the past that are coming to a close, and a lot of things that you have been needing to maybe walk away from, or close out, or come to answers with. It's like you're finding the answers. You're going to be given the answers in certain situations in your life. It's like when one door closes, or when one chapter kind of closes, it's making way for this beautiful hidden gift and silver lining. It's almost like I'm getting, like if you're walking here under the moonlight and then you find this river, or you find this like little portal on the side where you find this dream, this 10 of Cups, the Knight of Cups. You know, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of the way I'm seeing it. It's like it's something hidden from view for you, but you're going to find the hidden path to get there, or spirit will lead you towards the hidden path. It's like it's been there for you all along. Gemini for August. We have childhood, innocence. Yeah, so we did have the Six of Cups. So for some of you, this past energy is something from your past, is something that maybe even happened in childhood, or something that has been kind of preventing you or keeping you stuck. I'm getting also some of you could be awakening your inner child. Again, in terms of like doing what you love to do. This could be doing a certain career or job that you've always wanted to do. This could be kind of getting back in tune with that creative side. Again, we have this orchid over here. So I definitely feel like there's a birth kind of in the sense of the wonder of life, or the childlike wonder, or the inner child, that I feel for some of you is going to lead you to this almost like fantasy. But it's not a fantasy. It's more just like, I don't know. It's more of just like what you are. I don't know. It's something that's kind of like opening that you didn't know was there, or that you are going to find that is there. I hope that makes sense, because I don't know what it is. But I do feel for some of you, it's something that has, yeah, see, it's been, the veil is being lifted. See the Two of Swords. It's like something has been blocked from your view for a while. And this could go very deep. It doesn't have to be just on a surface level. This could be a very deep thing for some of you, or this could be a not so deep thing. But I just feel like there's been a block here to seeing the truth, or from seeing the way forward. And I just feel like there's maybe been some frustration or roadblocks along the way that you felt were keeping you stuck or stagnant, or not seeing the way forward. With the Star here in reverse, some of you could have been very frustrated, maybe in the workplace or in love, a frustration of sorts that I feel is being lifted for you with the Fog. And it's like this pathway is kind of giving you room for the new growth, all right? So it's giving you room for the new growth, which I feel is going to come in the form of this Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. I feel like you're, let's see. We have, yeah, creation, dream time. I just keep getting the same message. Something that you thought was over, or something you thought wasn't possible, or you're just kind of, you don't even know yourself what it is yet. It's like you're tapping into a deeper part of yourself. Some of you could also be manifesting this. You're kind of creating it in the ethers. You're calling it in. And I feel like it's going to be very magical and kind of, yeah. And we have new moon. So we have the new moon and we have the full moon. So yeah, a closure of a cycle, or a closure into a new beginning. This could be, yeah, some type of promise here. A new beginning that's going to be a promising start, or to promise maybe even a connection. We do have the Knight of Cups. So some of you very well could be having a either new connection, or someone that you are currently involved with will be taken to the next level, where you both will want to maybe like give this a chance, or commit to each other, or kind of, you know, move the connection forward. And I feel like this is where Spirit's saying that this is what was meant to be, or something about this was meant to be. So, okay, so let's see anything else here, Gemini, that we have for you in the month of August. We have beyond illusion. And then we have consciousness here. So yeah, I feel like you're going beyond. Again, it's like I feel many of you are going to be tapping into, once again, a lot of creative energy. Maybe even some of you could be artists. You're going to be painting or writing or just tapping into a side of yourself that's very much in tune with the creative energy. It's like you're manifesting it, you're creating it, you're attracting it. And I think this is something that's going to kind of give you a new joy and a new kind of vitality. So you're going to be able to see beyond what you have been previously blocked from, which is what we've been saying here with this fog. See how we have the light here, and then we have this third eye as well, or this feeling of like seeing beyond what has been restricting you or keeping you stuck. Could be childhood, could be inner child, could be a certain situation, definitely from the past, that has been blocking. For some of you, this could also be a certain person that's been around you that has been very difficult to maybe move things forward with or get to know. And I feel like there's this veil being lifted around that partnership, around that connection, in which you're both maybe, or one of you is able to kind of move past those barriers and to really give a sense of like new promise or commitment almost in a way to the situation. We have letting go at the bottom. Yeah. So letting go of what doesn't serve you, letting go of what you can't control, letting go of the feeling of being kind of tied down to something, or, you know, being kind of trapped. Okay, so any final message here for Gemini for the month of August? We have the beautiful firefly. Look how much light is in this reading. I mean, we have the firefly lighting up. We have the light here. We have this light here. We have the sunset light or the sunrise. And then we have the light here coming in as well. And I think there was something else too. So, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of light being illuminated in your life. That's definitely what I'm seeing. The firefly is a beautiful representation of illumination and light and all of the things that we've been seeing here in the reading. I feel many of you are going to be also expanding your consciousness in a way, you know, maybe tapping into new knowledge and insights and ways of being able to apply yourself, being able to develop new skills, new talents, new just new things. I feel in general there's just a feeling of like seeing the truth, but also seeing the potential in your life and seeing the potential in your circumstances in your life. I definitely feel like there could even be like a major truth revealed, but I think more so than anything, it's many of you from an inner level, from an inside level, illuminating these parts of yourselves with the sexual energy as well. Okay, I actually do want to confirm. We have the snake here at the bottom. So the snake is definitely about shedding old skin. It's also a very powerful totem, you know, of transformation. So I feel like this is things, again, from the past that you're shedding. It's almost like the snake is shedding the skin, and then the firefly kind of blooms, you know, it's like lights up. The light that was kind of dimmed inside of the snake is lighting up. That's what I'm seeing here. So let me just confirm, what is this sexual energy for Gemini? The Hierophant reversed. This could be a specific message. I mean, this could go a couple of ways. For some of you, there may have been some type of societal pressure or something here, either on you or maybe someone that you're connected to, if it's about a love connection, that sort of made things very dull or dim. It made things difficult to kind of express yourself or to be yourself. So I feel like there may have been something here, you know, because the Hierophant can be structure, religions, it can be society, it can be things that we just are not growing from, almost with this Knight of Pentacles. So there was some type of like stunted growth here, or again, like a lack of movement here, or a lack of hope in regards to a situation. It didn't light someone's fire, is the feeling I'm getting. And then it's like, I feel this is where somebody begins to find themselves again and to bring this to fruition. One more confirmation for this Firefly spirit and this new energy, Gemini. Yeah, Queen of Wands reverse and the Judgment reverse. So again, it's something that's been like, and it could be either two things. It could be something dimmed within you, again, in terms of maybe like confidence or what you're wanting to do with your life, or, you know, because the Queen of Wands is very confident, very much in her power, very fiery. I feel like there's a lot of solar plexus energy. Some of you could even be healing around your solar plexus this month, or your sacral, in terms of expressing yourself, in terms of being able to kind of show who you are, to express yourself, to heed the calling to something. Some of you are going to be stepping into your life purpose, your mission that you didn't feel like you had the answers to before, or you were following a certain path that was not really aligned to you anymore. It was not really who you were, either because you've outgrown it or because it just wasn't suiting you as a person. And this, like I said, could be a deep message for some of you, going all the way back to childhood, where you've been suppressing parts of yourself that you've been trying to fit in to the mold of other people and what they wanted from you. And this is where I feel you're kind of, you know, maybe going to begin to see why this happened this way and kind of who you are on a deeper level. Secondly, this could be about a relationship here. And maybe this is also somebody else who felt like they were not in the position to, like, they had to sort of make changes to go down the right path, you know. But I do feel for many of you, this Firefly is going to be you. Okay, so yeah, I feel like it could be about your love life for some of you, because I just divided this deck and we have love life here. So this is the final message, which I keep saying, but I always pull a lot of cards. So let's see, is there any final message for Gemini that they need to know for August? We have pregnancy. So some of you could be, we do have sexual energy here. So, I mean, if you are wanting to get pregnant, this could be a time. This could be a very fertile time for some of you, since there's a lot of this like light coming up here. This may be some of you, yes, becoming pregnant. This could also be just the birth of something new that's maybe coming from your creation. Again, there is something here that's very like fertile, I guess, that's coming in. Anything else here for Gemini? We have communicate clearly. So there may be a certain situation also that you need to communicate how you feel, communicate what you're thinking and feeling. We have welcome the new. So that's what this Firefly is saying. The Ace of Cups. We have healing, healed, and healer, which is the same kind of energy with this Ace of Cups is what I'm getting. It's like a feeling of healing. Again, an opportunity here to kind of begin to open and to expand the heart space, and maybe even you and a partner, you and a person. And this has been, I feel, with the Judgment card in reverse. Again, it's kind of been in a place of not being able to resolve the situation. And this may be resolved through communication or through truth coming out about a situation. Gemini. We have compromise. Yeah, so didn't we have, I know we have promise here, but I'm just being drawn to promise in the word compromise, promise. So there could be definitely with the Knight of Cups here, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups. Again, like I said earlier, hidden blessing. It's like there's a hidden blessing here in your whole situation, Gemini, in which you could be coming into compromise, coming into maybe some type of understanding or equality or healing and mending of a situation or a connection. And I feel like this is going to, you know, finally be the time to do that. It's finally going to be the opportunity to have that come in, to do that. And it's going to kind of bring a lot of healing, a lot of that like dam breaking, the waterfall kind of flowing, to allow whatever has been unresolved to kind of come to a close, however that's going to resonate with you on a personal level or with a connection relationship. We have the situation will improve. Okay, and one more. We have your desires within reach. Yes. So there's that hidden blessing. The desire is within reach. Your situation will improve. So I hope this reading helped, Gemini. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful month of August. Take care. Lots of love.